Dear friends, welcome to my Library of Wonders. Today, I, your faithful storyteller Alexian, am delighted to present the fourth and final story of our magical contest, 4 Kingdoms, 1 Mystery. This story will conclude our journey through 4 incredible kingdoms, each holding its own secret. Listen carefully, dear friends, for at the end, I will ask you a riddle, the answer to which will unlock the great mystery. And as always, the winners will receive a magical prize. But before we begin, I want to remind you that our library has a magical workshop where you can order a personalized story for yourself or as a gift for your loved ones. The link to the workshop is in the description below this video. And now, friends, my magical compass is ready once again, and the portal to the 4th kingdom opens before us. Take a deep breath, hold my hand, and let's step into the magic. We step out of the portal and find ourselves in the Kingdom of Arts. Once, even the wind here sang in different voices, and the clouds took the shape of elegant marble statues. But now the kingdom resembled an old, sun-faded blueprint. An evil sorcerer, whose heart was darker than soot, had stolen the very essence of this world, its colours. Music had fallen silent, brushes had dried up, and the great masters sat on the thresholds of their workshops, gazing at the world through a grey haze. The inspiration that once sparkled in the air like golden pollen had vanished, leaving behind only the bitter scent of dust and despair. Amid this colourless sorrow lived a young girl named Lyra. Once her room was bathed in sunlight, and exotic gardens bloomed on her canvases. Now her fingers were stained only with grey dust, and her heart ached with emptiness. But Lyra refused to give up. While others mourned what was lost, she searched. She believed that beauty could not be destroyed completely. It could only be hidden. One day, while navigating through cobwebs in an abandoned master's workshop, Lyra stumbled upon something strange. Beneath a pile of decayed canvases lay a small, unassuming inkwell made of tarnished silver. As Lyra brushed off the centuries-old dust, the metal warmed under her fingers. Inside, at the very bottom, trembled a single drop. But this was no ordinary ink. In this drop, like in a mirror, reflected the sunrises of all worlds, the green of forests and the azure of oceans. It was the true spark, the world's last memory of what colour truly was. Lyra carefully pressed the inkwell to her chest. She knew that a single touch to the canvas would not be enough. This spark needed to be seen by everyone. She stepped onto the main square, which now resembled a vast grey graveyard of hopes. Lyra set up her largest canvas right in the centre. People began to gather around her. Their faces were pale, their eyes dull. With trembling hands, Lyra dipped the tip of a fine brush into the magical drop. As soon as the bristles touched the canvas, the air around her quivered. Lyra began to paint a rainbow, but she wasn't just drawing lines. She was pouring into each stroke her memories of the warmth of the sun and the freshness of rain. The lines blazed with dazzling light. When the final stroke was complete, the drop on the canvas exploded into millions of colourful splashes. The rainbow leapt off the canvas, transforming into a living stream of radiant energy. It swept over rooftops, restoring the red of tiles, struck the sky, painting it deep ultramarine, and scattered through the gardens, igniting the buds of roses with crimson fire. The people gasped, shielding their eyes with their hands, and when they opened them, the world was alive again. Inspiration returned with a sharp gust of wind, making the strings of instruments hum on their own. Lyra stood in the midst of this riot of colours, clutching the empty inkwell. She was exhausted, but happy. A small streak of azure remained on her cheek, and in her eyes reflected the full spectrum of life once more. She had proven that even a single drop of sincerity was enough to defeat the deepest darkness. That's the story, dear friends, but now it's time for us to return. The portal opens before us once again, and we step forward. The portal gently closes behind us, and we find ourselves back in the Library of Wonders. And now, friends, it's time for the Great Riddle. Listen carefully. 4 kingdoms held 4 treasures. If you have found them all, you will be able to solve the great mystery. Listen closely and try to answer. I am born from the touch of that which fulfilled a kind wish in the first kingdom. Each of its touches leaves a mark on me that lives forever. Without that which awakened the ancient guardian in the second kingdom, my secrets will remain hidden in darkness. Only its light reveals the path to my depths. That which guided the prince through dreams in the third kingdom also guards my worlds. It marks where a traveler paused so they can return and continue their journey through my realms. And that which brought colors back to the world in the fourth kingdom. It is my soul and my beginning, the source from which all my universes are born. I hold kind wishes and the secrets of ancient guardians, the magical dreams of princes, and the mysteries of those who create beauty. I am the gateway between worlds. Close me, and wonders slumber in silence. Open me, and 1,000 universes unfold before you. I can take you to any time, any place. I am the companion of the lonely, the mentor of the curious, the friend of the dreamer. Who am I? Name me, and you will become the true keepers of the Library of Wonders. Solve my riddle with your parents, relatives, and friends, and await the contest results. You'll find more details in the description. Until next time, dear friends, and may magic always be with you.